Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Friday, March 28th, 2025. We're leading with the major impact of President Trump's new tariffs on the construction industry and what local businesses are doing to adapt. Plus, Peterborough is celebrating a groundbreaking new long-term care home, bringing much-needed capacity to the area. Stay tuned, and much more in today's episode. President Trump's announced a 25% tariff on imported vehicles, hitting Canada hard starting April 2nd. Toronto's already prepping a response, with tax breaks for local businesses and a push to buy Canadian. Prime Minister Carney's paused his campaign to tackle this, and Premier Ford's fully on board with retaliatory tariffs, wanting a united Canada front against this. He's even calling for a meeting of all premiers next week to strategize a response, emphasizing inflicting pain on the U.S. without hurting Canadians too much. It's shaping up to be a major trade showdown. A new poll shows Canadian small and medium businesses are bracing for U.S. tariffs on their goods. Many plan to initially handle the 25% levy with smaller adjustments like reduced hours or hiring freezes. But the study warns this is only a short-term solution, maybe 6 to 12 months, before bigger job cuts might become necessary. Businesses with high fixed costs will likely feel the pinch sooner. The impact will vary by region, depending on how much businesses rely on U.S. sales. For some, it could be an existential threat. The report also flags a concerning drop in R&D investment if tariffs hit hard. The advice? Diversify markets, boost efficiency, and keep a flexible supply chain. Peterborough just broke ground on a brand new long-term care home, Riverview Manor. This massive project will add 132 new beds and revamp another 124, creating a total of 256 beds, including 8 resident home areas, each with 32 beds. It's being built right next to Fairhaven, creating a huge campus of care. Provincial MPP Dave Smith says this is a major step towards better care for seniors and reducing wait times. The whole thing is expected to be ready by 2026, providing much-needed space and modern facilities for the growing number of seniors in the area. It's all part of a bigger push to upgrade long-term care across Ontario. The Labourers International Union of North America, Local 183, is backing Pierre Poilievre's plan to boost the GST rebate on newly built homes. Currently, the rebate only applies to homes under $400,000, a number that's seriously outdated. With the average new home price in the GTA topping $1.15 million, the rebate is pretty useless for most people. Poilievre wants to raise that limit to $1.3 million, a move Leuna says would make homeownership easier and create jobs for their members in the construction industry. They're calling it a necessary adjustment to a system that hasn't kept up with the soaring cost of housing. Canada's investing $8.5 million in 4 eco-friendly construction projects in Quebec. A big chunk is going to Les Chantiers Chibougamau, receiving funds to build a 4-story apartment building using mass timber and to upgrade their lumber production with AI. Another project will design a massive 21-story residential building, all from wood. Plus, the Waswanipi Cree First Nations getting funding for a new community building, incorporating traditional designs. It's all about boosting green construction and the forestry sector, creating jobs and reducing emissions. That's all the time we have for today's Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Friday, March 28th, 2025. We hope you enjoyed the roundup. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out next time. This podcast was created with the help of AI. Thanks for listening to the Daily Podcast. Would you and your company be interested in becoming the featured sponsor for only $495 a month? Reach out to Chase via email chase@ontarioconstructionnews.com to get more details.